40,700 for the SENSEX, and the Nifty is just bubbling around that 12,000 mark as we speak. Top on our radar, of course, is going to be Vedanta, not because of any positive news, but the fact that it's been a failed delisting. A revival is what we're looking at in terms of the policy. Okay, just shy actually of that 12K mark. Haven't quite managed to cruise at that level, but it's just a matter of time. Optically, we're already there. 11,991, an uptick of 0.6%. Now just counting down 8 or 7 odd points more, and we should make it to that level. Vedanta on your screens, lower circuit, 10% lower as we speak, while the breath, of course, has started off positive. I can see its banks once again, SBI, ICICI, Axis Bank, and there you go, 12,000 here on the Nifty right now. So made it to that mark this Monday morning, much like the pre-open rates as well as the SGX Nifty were indicating earlier this morning. Very quickly then, what's contributing to the list of movers today? Like I said, banks continue to be in pole position. We had a stunner of a Friday when it came to the Nifty Bank, and today as well that positioning is continuing. Kotak Bank as well holding out well. We were just chatting about L&T, that's also powering ahead. You've got a Hindalco, you've got a Tata Steel, Infosys ahead of its numbers this week, Wipro ahead of its buyback meet which kickstarts today, 1.25% higher. You've got an M&M holding out, BPCL looking good, Bajaj Finance holding out. So these are the contributors to the Nifty move in today's trading session. On the flip side, just a couple of names. Reliance is lying quiet, so it's incredible that the market has managed to push forward at a time when one of the largest contributors to the recovery from the March lows is actually sitting quiet. That's Reliance Industries. Divi's, Bajaj Finance are some of the other names which are looking that bit, little bit quiet in trade as we speak. Broader markets, they too have had a good start. Indiabulls Housing holding out well. You've got Adani Enterprises looking pretty good. Zee is not. You've got Indiabulls Housing, which is in focus. They've sold a stake to Oak North to Riva Capital Partners for about 441 odd crore rupees. Sun Pharma as well in focus. They've recalled the generic diabetes drug in the US markets. That's the word coming in from the US FDA. A CLSA upgrade coming in for ITC with the target price of 220. That is on our radars. And then yes, Vedanta, that continues to to sulk in trade. But all in all, it's a picture-perfect market, Nikunj. Good continuation of the momentum from last week and from Friday. 12,000 now here on the index. Very soon, we're going to turn positive for the year, actually.
We forgot about Zee. We forgot about Zee, and because of that city cable loan issue, Zee's taken a knock of about 6.5%. So that's something which I would like to bring out for our viewers. KK joins us now to talk about markets and what we should expect from earnings season this quarter, and how should one now understand the lay of the market ahead of the presidential elections. So KK, good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to keep it open. What do you want to start with? US presidential election and how it could make everyone uncertain, or earnings season which is now which has now started with a bang after TCS numbers?
Good morning, Nikunj. I think there are very high expectations as far as the festivals rather than the earnings season. I think the earnings season, based on the high frequency data and some of the data which many of the companies have, initial data which many of the companies have shared, I think numbers would be good. That is across sectors, I would imagine. And we have also seen one of the IT majors, the way the numbers have come out. So their expectations have also got set. I think it is all about festival sales pickup as far as the domestic facing stocks are concerned. That would be what investors would be keen looking at. And I heard that you were mentioning about earnings expectations versus whether the stock prices will participate post the earnings come in. My sense is that whenever there are sharp dips or upticks in earnings, analysts are normally behind the curve. So despite stock prices having run up generally across the board, I have a feeling that the results or earnings which will come from many of the companies could surprise analysts on the positive, and there should be more upgrades than downgrades. That should be from a domestic perspective. Now, as far as the US presidential elections, etc. are concerned, my sense is that sitting so far away, we don't have so much of a grip on what will happen and how it will impact. But the only underlying theme that I understand is that with the kind of spat which is continuously happening between US and China, So India has a very important place as far as the US and the Western world is concerned in terms of how to combat China. So my sense is that if we play that game properly, then I think we should be benefiting out of whoever comes in terms of the US presidential elections, and we should be able to attract more and more capital from that country.